How the forest animals get ready for winter. In a big green forest, lived a little bunny named Fluffy. He was curious and full of energy, always hopping from tree to tree, playing with the leaves and flowers. One sunny autumn day, when the leaves began to turn golden, the old trees whispered, "Winter is coming. Winter is coming." Fluffy's best friend, a clever fox named Ruby, flicked her tail and smiled. "Winter is a time of snow, cold, and long nights," she said. "We need to prepare, or it will be hard to find food and stay warm. Come, I'll show you how our forest friends get ready." First, they visited Sophie the squirrel. She was dashing up and down the branches, carrying acorns, nuts, and apples. "I hide them in tree holes and under leaves," she squeaked proudly. "When the snow comes, I'll have plenty to eat." Fluffy helped her roll a big acorn toward her tree and thought, "Wow, that's a lot of work for one squirrel." Ruby smiled. "Everyone works hard before winter. Let's see who's next." Soon they met Benny the bear, digging under an old oak tree. "I'm making my den," he rumbled. "I'll fill it with moss and leaves and sleep till spring. In my dreams, there will be honey and sunshine," he added with a grin. Fluffy giggled. "Sleeping all winter sounds easy." On a nearby branch sat Nora the nightingale, wearing a tiny travel pouch. "I'm flying south where it's warm and bright," she sang. "I learn my path from the stars, so I never get lost." Fluffy waved goodbye and whispered, "Have a safe journey." Next, they found Ricky the raccoon by a puddle, washing his paws. "I'm digging a burrow and storing food, berries, fish, even bugs," he said proudly. "In winter I'll nap most of the time, but wake up for a midnight snack." Fluffy laughed. "You're clever, like a real builder." Then they met Spike the hedgehog, who was rolling in dry leaves. "I'm making my cozy nest," he mumbled. "The snow will be my blanket. When it's cold, I just curl up and sleep. My quills keep me safe." Fluffy smiled. "You're like a little ball of yarn." By the pond sat Lily the frog, splashing mud on herself. "I'll hide at the bottom of the pond, under the mud," she croaked. "It's cold but safe, and I can breathe through my skin while I sleep." Fluffy watched in wonder. Even in the water, there's a warm home. Ruby twitched her tail. "And me," she said proudly. "I stay awake all winter. My fur grows thick, and I hunt mice under the snow. I even save a few snacks for later, just in case." Fluffy's eyes widened. "You're the queen of winter." But not every bunny was ready. Fluffy's brother, Lazy Lop, didn't like to work. "Why bother?" he yawned. "Winter will pass anyway. I'll play in the snow instead." Ruby warned him, "Winter doesn't wait for lazy paws." Then winter came, soft white snow, howling wind, and icy air. Sophie munched her nuts in her warm tree. Benny snored in his den. Nora sang under the sunny skies far away. Ricky and Spike slept soundly underground. Ruby dashed across the snow, her fur shining bright. Fluffy curled up in his burrow lined with moss and dry grass. He had even saved a few pieces of bark to nibble on. "Thank you, Ruby, for teaching me," he whispered before falling asleep. Outside, snowflakes danced in the moonlight. But poor Lazy Lop was freezing in the snow. He was hungry, cold, and scared. "Oh no! I should have listened," he cried. Fluffy heard him and invited him into his warm burrow. "Come in, brother," he said kindly. "There's always room for two." Lazylop promised, "From now on, I'll work hard like you and our friends." When spring returned, the forest animals smiled. They had learned that teamwork, kindness, and effort always pay off. And from that day on, every creature prepared for winter, together. Moral of the story: prepare for challenges before they come, and they'll never feel too hard. Hard work, friendship, and a little kindness make even the coldest winter warm.